Register, it's free, okay? Except for Reverend Billy's sermon, which all the proceeds will go to Bradley Manny's defense. To register, go to freshjuiceparty.com and you can just save yourself a place. It's free and your voice will be heard. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Daniel Borgstrom, and I just saw myself on camera there at, that was at Oak Street right by the museum, and I was twice, once during the afternoon and also again during the evening, I got blasted with those hand grenades, those flashbangs, and also tear gas. And one thing, and that was bad enough, but I think the worst was that when I was at Oak Street, one officer was pointing a shoulder weapon at my face, directly at my face. Now, I come from a gun culture, and one thing I learned was you never point a gun at anything you don't intend to shoot. And there's a photo online at Indy Bay of me, when I saw that, immediately I moved my hand up like this. And there's a photo of that on Indy Bay, of me standing like there. I'm, my hair is gray, I'm in a blue shirt, so you can see it. And in other photos, there's officers pointing their guns, level, obviously at people, where people's faces would be. And I want to say one thing about this Chief Howard Jordan. He's afraid to come here, doesn't feel safe here tonight. Well, I mean, I and many others, we stood up to the police who are armed and dangerous. Now, he is afraid of us who are peaceful. I hesitate to use the word coward. It's not a word I like to use, but I think in this case, it is quite applicable that Chief Jordan is a coward. Let me say one thing. I was in Santa Rita, 26 people in the cell. I am 70 years old. Everyone else was in their 20s, and they were just wonderful people. I realize that many people had bad experiences at Santa Rita. It slept on a concrete floor and all that. But one thing I took away from there was, looking back on it, I spent, it's 26 people, I spent a day of quality time with the younger generation.
It's kind of hard to follow something like that, but first of all, let me welcome everybody that went to jail on J28 when they killed everybody. This is an experience that a lot of African Americans and Latinos face on a regular basis. Okay, when those judge houses are packed, when those bullpens are filled up, that's natural out there. A lot of you guys feel horrified by that. A lot of you guys feel horrified by the police doing the things that they do. To me, I feel comfortable there. Because I've experienced it so many times. That's a lot of things when people, when you guys are discussing these things, I'm sitting over there and I'm like, to me it's natural. But this is something that African Americans, Latinos, Asians face on a regular basis. Targeting that we are seeing at Occupy Oakland. When they're targeting people, they're targeting people in the community of Oakland. They're targeting them out there on a regular basis. They're beating them on a regular basis. Actually, you guys only getting tear gas. They're killing them out there.
Right.
Quan and, this political bullshit that is going on is bullshit. You guys review people. I know you guys don't have that much power. You guys are new. You guys are babies in Oakland. You guys are babies. what they're going to do, what they're doing, all the stuff that they're feeding you. You guys want to get the perspective of what's going on in Occupy Oakland. You need to see what's going on in West Oakland and East Oakland and North Oakland. How they're treating them out there. You know, a lot of people, they told me to come over here and talk about my experiences January 4th and all that, being tied up for an extended period of time or being dragged out. That's natural to me. Being an African American growing up in Oakland, California. It's natural to me to be experiencing brutality by the OPD on a regular basis. When I walk to the store, I'm profiled by OPD or police enforcement agencies. And this is not just me. I'm just a representative of everybody else that's out there in Oakland that deals with this on a regular basis, that goes into Santa Rita, and these are the conditions that they're under. Okay, when they go in there, I mean the probation department, the DA, the public defenders, all of them need to be questioned about what they're doing to the African American communities and the Latino communities out there on our youth. They need to be questioned. With these probation, I'm just going to end it there and let it be known that this is bigger than just Occupy Oakland. This is bigger than Oakland. Okay, this is a worldwide, United States is a big prison industry that is continually locking up individuals in our communities. And let's continue to fight them. This one starts within the here, and let's continue to fight forward into the DC and further and beyond. All right.
Some of you might have seen our Paper Workers Vanguard, and we're here to say that we defend Occupy Oakland against the police repression and demand that everybody who's been arrested be released and all charges be dropped. Plain and simple, the cops are the enemy. They're part of the capitalist state, which exists to defend the interests and rule of the bourgeoisie against the workers and the oppressed. And no amount of civilian review boards, community controls, or federal oversight, or federal takeover is going to change that. All these things are a sham. They're designed to whitewash the cops while giving the illusion of accountability. They're designed to clean up their image so the cops can carry out the repression all the more effectively. The cops that killed Oscar Grant and terrorized the ghettos are part of the same system that imprisons over 2 million people, most of them black and Latino in this country, and wages war abroad. And it doesn't matter whether it's a Republican or a Democrat in the White House. When Kwan was running, you were told a bill of goods that she was progressive. The same bill of goods was sold about Obama. In fact, Obama's message to black people is racial oppression. His message to immigrants is deportation. His message to working people is union busting. His message to the population is to shred your rights. And his message to the world is war. There's been a lot of hoopla, a lot of talk and hand-wringing about the flag that was burned outside of City Hall. Well, the truth is, from Haiti to the Philippines, Korea, Vietnam, that flag is dripping with the blood of millions of Americans imperialism's victims. Their styles might be different, but the Democrats and the Republicans are capitalist parties and they serve the same capitalist class. And you better remember that when the elections come around and they try to sell you the bill of goods of lesser evilism. I want to say one last thing, one last sentence. The 99% populism of Occupy disguises the class nature of the capitalist state of the parties and is counterposed to the understanding that the fundamental classes are the working class and the capitalist class. And what we need is a workers' party to fight for a socialist revolution. What we need is a new ruling class, the workers.
Occupy your vote!